Mental health and the risk depression have become widely discussed topics in recent times. There's been plenty of discourse surrounding techniques and methodologies for assessing and treating depression, as well as how to properly approach those suffering from related complications. See also, 7 warning signs you may be depressed without realizing it. So far, experts have cited factors such as genetics, physical illnesses, past trauma, and various other influences as the cause of depression among individuals. But now, new research has indicated that even polluted air can cause such issues to occur in teenagers and young adults. The peer-reviewed study published in the journal Developmental Psychology this month looked into the mental states of 213 teenagers living in the San Francisco Bay Area aged 9 to 13 years. Over the course of 4 years, the teenagers had their mental health monitored relative to the air quality of where they lived. The researchers specifically looked into the teenagers' exposure to ozone, which is the byproduct of the chemical reaction that occurs when air pollutants interact with sunlight, and discovered a heavy correlation between how much air pollution there was in a subject's living environment and high rates of depression. Scarily enough, depression was even found in teenagers who lived in areas where the air was considered okay and didn't exceed the limit set by the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA. Overall, the study, which is the first of its kind, managed to link ozone pollution with the development of depressive episodes in adolescence, with the theory being that ozone exposure, which is typically higher among teens as they like to spend time outdoors, can cause inflammation within the body, which can end up leading to other problems such as anxiety, fatigue, and depression. You are what you breathe? Of course, it's worth noting that any links created between a problem and a circumstance doesn't always equate to causation, as is the case with all scientific study. And while the researchers did try to control other factors such as home stress levels, health problems, and social influences, parental relationships, friendships, etc., attempting to do so fully was nearly impossible. The study shows that living amid higher air pollution may increase the onset of depression. Image: the Malaysian Reserve. But still, the data in the study may serve as an indicator as to how depression may occur in areas that are considered less developed economically and socially. Research has shown that the risk of depression has been proven to be higher among those within the lower socioeconomic classes, after all. Even more importantly, this study may also serve as a point from which more can be learned about how air pollution affects people not only physically, but mentally as well. I think our findings really speak to the importance of considering air pollution's impact on mental health in addition to physical health, said lead researcher Erica Manchak, who is an assistant professor of psychology at the University of Denver. Our findings and other studies suggest that even low levels of ozone exposure can pose potentially serious risks to both physical and mental health. I believe state and federal air quality standards should be stricter, and we should have tighter regulations on industries that contribute to pollution. Read more life stories. Photographer captures amazing shots of Singaporean trees in bloom for 6 years. This city put up working pay phones that look like 1-to-1 scale plastic model toys. How to get your kid into mindfulness. Cover image sourced from Arab News and Health Grades.